Good morning, Dana-Sofie. It's so great to see you and welcome. So I am so pleased to introduce Dana-Sofie to you all because she is someone that I met recently, and she is the very first woman that is going to be part of my Women I Want You to Know series. And I'm going to be interviewing women that I meet that I think my friends and customers need to know. And so, Dana-Sofie, will you introduce yourselves to us?
Yeah. My name is Dana-Sofie. I'm from the Czech Republic, so I have such a strange name. And I am a cycle success catalyst, which means that I work with women's cycles. And I've been working with them for over 15 years. So I know they influence everything in our lives. And it is not only about the menstruation time, the period time. It is really about every minute and every second of our lives. And it is also about every part. I mean, the cycles, the phases of our cycle, they influence even how we perceived our beauty.
Wow. Okay. All right. So the last time we spoke, you told me that women have ever-changing attitudes about how they perceive themselves and their beauty. Why is that?
Yeah, well, it is easy because we have hormones that change in our body, in our blood, and with changing of the hormones, also our attitude or our opinions or our thinking changes. Yeah. And I use this is a cyclic magnet that I devised long ago, but I use it to show that we have four phases. And in each of the phases, we are really different. We have different hormones, we have different, like what I call superpowers. And we, as I said, we see ourselves differently. So, for example, when we are here in the ovulation phase, this is the time when we want to look great because we are attracting the man who would be the father of our kid, yeah, on the subconscious level. So that's the best time for us to, buy new products. I mean, like cosmetics or whatever Mary Kay does, and also new dresses to go shopping, really. But if you try to do the same in the premenstrual phase, which you know that you are moody, you are cranky, you are tired, you are overwhelmed, this would be like, oh, I do not look good. I hate myself. I hate what you are putting on me. Yeah. So when you are working with your clients and you want them to really feel good, do it in their ovulation phase. Don't do that in premenstrual phase because no matter what you do, they won't feel good. There will be always some flaw that they will see on their skin, and yeah. And we also have more, what do we call it? Pimples on,
Hmm. Hmm.
on the skin in the premenstrual time because the hormones change, and this is what causes it really to appear. Yeah.
Wow. And so, how would I tactfully know where they are in their cycle?
Well, you can tell once you know, or you can ask because it's so wonderful when women know that they can talk freely about their cycle. It's so freeing, really, because you know it. We sometimes feel great and we have a lot of energy, but then we have those times when we are tired, we do not want to talk to anyone. And when I approach such a woman and I tell her, well, you probably must be menstruating, you feel like, lying to bed and being left alone. Is it so? Oh, she's like, yeah, how do you know? And she's relieved. So what I usually do, I say, well, I work with cycles and I know that they have a huge influence on our life. And I know when I talk to women openly about it, it helps them to feel better. So how about you? Do you want to talk about that too? And they say, wow, I've been experiencing this too. And can it be? And now we have a talk. Yeah, we talk, and we talk for an hour. And the same happens actually even with men, because they are interested in us and in our changes too. And the point is that we are regular, that the changes, the patterns are coming in a regular pattern, but it only takes 28 days. So for our brain, it seems like it's a long time and there is no pattern, but there is, yeah, only a long one. So what happened 1 month in the ovulation phase, it will happen the next month at the same time, but you will have like 28, maybe sometimes 30, 35 days in between. So it seems it's unpredictable, but it is predictable. And when you explain this to men, they're like, oh, now I understand. Now I know. I have always known.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is my answer. Just start talking about it, how it helped you in your life.
Okay. All right. All right. And does the female cycle impact the way women work or run a business?
100%, 100%. Because, for example, the ovulation time, why it is great for your business when you talk to your customers. Yeah. It's not so good for my business when I create stuff, when I write, when I create videos, when I create content, because I do not want to be sitting by my computer. I want to be talking to people. This is time of really being outside, being with people, caring for them, talking to them, yeah, helping them. And what I need for my type of work is more of the creative premenstrual phase. When I sit down, I'm focused on one thing. I do it till I finish, and then I'm done. And I'm also in flow. This is an incredible creative flow that we have in the premenstrual phase.
Okay. All right. So I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant. So as a beauty consultant, how does my cycle and my phases reflect themselves in what I do?
Well, I think it depends. It influences the way you talk to your clients, right? I believe you have some days when you feel so great talking to them, and it's so easy, and you spend hours. Like you have consultation for, let's say, 10 minutes, but you would spend an hour talking to them. And that would be probably the ovulation phase, because you are communicative, you want to be with them, you want to care. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when you are menstruating, you are withdrawn. You do not want to be around other people. So it may be feeling for you like, oh, I do not really want to talk to them. Yeah. But at the same time, for me, for example, I have my clients too, and I love to talk to them in my menstrual phase, because each of the phases, they have superpowers. Yeah, they bring us superpowers, as I said.
Mhm.
So in this menstrual phase, I have the superpower of being the wise old woman, the oracle. So I can download, this is happening in your life. You need to do this. And I'm really, the oracle that knows. So it doesn't have to be that, you should not do something when you are either ovulational or menstrual, but you know how to do it. And this is what I teach women when I work with them.
Okay. And what about the women who are past menstruating, who are premenopausal or even menopausal? How does this relate to them?
Yeah, I get this question a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, what happens is that women may not be menstruating for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be just that they are menopausal, but they may be pregnant, they may be breastfeeding, they may be on the pill too. It sometimes happens, or with the IUD, or they may be after a surgery. Yeah. But it only means that you are not menstruating and you do not have the most like visible sign of your cycle, which is the menstruation, which is the bleeding, but you still have the 4 phases. They still change in your life, and you can tell by the moods, by the superpowers that appear in your life, by the thing that you are like more to be with people or wanting less to be with people, more tired, having more energy. This all happens, and I have women aged 65 or 73, and they still, tell me they can see their cycle, they can observe their phases. Yes.
All right. All right. So you help women entrepreneurs to align their business and their cycle. Can you tell us more about how you do that? How I would do that?
Yeah. What we would do is that you would start observing your cycle. Because as I said, it takes like 28 days, or it depends on how long your cycle is. And you would see within 4 months, because my program is for 4 months, that it really, what happened to you last month happens at more or less the same time, plus minus 1 day, the next month and the next month. So once you start observing it, you see there is a pattern that you can start to plan according to it, that you can start, planning, talking to more of your clients when you are ovulational, or having more free time when you are bleeding because you need it, you need to get more rest. Yeah. So this is what we do during the 4 months. And of course, there are a lot of subconscious beliefs that are connected to the way how we function as women. And it is connected to even such stuff like very heavy menstruation is connected to someone who told you when you were 13, oh, you will have a heavy menstruation, heavy period, because I did, and my mother did, and their mother did. So you start to believe it, and you have it, and this has to be dismantled, cleared from your subconscious. So I have methods that I use with my clients, and we work on just clearing these subconscious beliefs that not only bring them heavy, painful periods, but also sometimes, block them from having more abundance or attracting more clients. Yeah. So this is what I add to my cyclical part. And we also talk a lot about hormones, but not only our feminine hormones, because what is important to how we feel in our bodies is the nervous system. And if you do not listen to your body and to your cycle, your nervous system gets dysregulated, and you need to regulate it again. And our hormones, like feminine hormones, female hormones, they are influenced by cortisol and adrenaline, which are the stress hormones. So, and this is connected to the nervous system regulation. So this is what we work with, because it's so important, and it really helps women to start to feel better and be able to manage more, because otherwise in that premenstrual time, they are so tired, they cannot work. They have the migraines, they have all the pain, all the cramps, and this can help. This is what we do. Yeah. So as I said, it's a 4-month program, and we combine all this. And at the end of it, usually women want to know more and work more with me. But what happens is that they know what to do when in their business. They have more energy. They attract more clients that resonate with them, and they also have more money because they can, bring it to their business with more ease, as they are overall in more ease with their bodies and with the flow of their cycle. Yeah, and sometimes it also has an impact on relationships, because recently I had a client, and she is also working with her partner, so they are life partners and business partners at the same time. And she was like, oh, I don't know, we will probably, break up. And after 4 months of working together, he proposed.
Oh, mm,
Because
mm.
now he knows what's going on. Yeah. She explained it, I explained it to her, and she explained it to him. And now he knows, oh, you are premenstrual. That is why you are moody. Okay, I'll leave you, do whatever you want to. I'll come
Yeah.
back when you feel better. Yeah. Or he just hugs her and he says, well, I know you are not feeling well because you do not have so much energy. I'm here for you. What do you need? Yeah. So this can happen.
Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Wow, Dana-Sofie, this was so great. So, how would we get in touch with you? How would we reach out to you to find out more?
Yeah, I'm on all the social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, under my name, Dana-Sofie Schlanzarova. I think you will
Okay.
put it somewhere in the notes so that they can find me with the right spelling. And I also have my website, which is Dana, and then you say hyphen
Yep.
Sophie, so with E at the end, .com. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
you can find
So
more about
I
that.
will post all of those in the comments below. And is there anything that any tip, any wisdom that you want to leave us with as we say goodbye?
Well, yeah, actually, I can feel some women who are not menstruating and they would like to know which phase they are in.
Mhm.
So I will send you also a link to my article that is about how you can tell which phase you are in when you are not menstruating. So this can be really useful for everyone, even though you are menstruating. So sometimes you may be, if your cycle is longer or whatever, you are new to it. So this can help you.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it has been a pleasure, and I thank you very much.
You're very much welcome.